on a hero or a tower, Nikki Cool's probably going to be the one to rotate in. So I hope that they always account for that Nikki Cool with this Timber is probably always going to be there for any engagements. You look at it from OG's perspective. But when it comes to Runa, you have timings to hit with the Mars and the Abba. They might be out for the count for the first 15 minutes, maybe the Mars, if you die pretty deep in, you'll always be able to use the arena to your advantage. But very melee heavy, with supports only being the range heroes basically in this game. So if we don't see like these constant clusters of heroes fighting into each other's, we might just see a lot of like separated 1v1 2v2 duels, and we don't really get like a proper team fight anywhere because everyone's like, Timber wants to he wants to find the Axe wants to find probably the Abba probably wants to find somebody else, and you get like this big roly-poly train just chasing everybody around.
30 seconds to battle.
So you're gonna have to find ways outside of that team fight, or get to start the fight to open with a quick kill, and go onward from there. Both Ops wards placed down in the cover of smoke, so there might not be information. The Runa team. You see Nikki Cool around though, and Monkey's smoke has also popped.
Let's get moving.
Hesitant to challenge the rune, but he wants to keep that vision up. You know, on the top half, OG chasing for Alberca's Mars. No bushwhack. Nice cut down there by the Quelling Blade, but it's going to be Little Ant who gets the first blood. The last take from the Battle Hunger. You already saw Juggernaut's sword was almost about to cut that Mars in half, but Axe's Battle Hunger ticks faster. Look at his first coat of blood.
Back off.
Look at that. Radiant's courier just got killed.
Yeah, he's picking off Nasfir's courier. That extra gold. And Mars is just going to start messing out those bracers. So all the harass that Lelis and Shad is able to deal onto this Mars is going to get counteracted very soon. So I think you have maybe 2 levels of time to make a play onto this Mars. Shakiro hopefully would get a lot of slows, and Shad then can get the spin damage. But once those bracers are up, you're probably not killing the Mars. And already he's at 900 max HP without a single bracer in his inventory. It's going to be a tricky kill already to go with. Stoikov, he gets bullied by Nikki Cool a bit there. He does have more denies with the Jingu Mastery, but you do have to be careful with your positioning because you know, Timber, if you really are desperate for extra damage, you plant those branches down in the ground and go for a quick whirling death. You do get a surprise element out of it.
Mortimer, get away.
Meanwhile, Queasy spun.
Denied.
Well, it's 400 magical at level 1, and Liquid Fire also does 100 inside the first 5 seconds. So after magic resistance, 500 turns to 400. Couple right clicks from the Chikiro, a couple hits from the Jug. Yeah, it's already like 60% of Snap's HP pool.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
So far, so good. I wanna stay complacent, but I also wanna have a very cool head on this one. I think that yeah, they're gonna go for the spin on Mars, and there's a cookie level up, but he's still in the spin, and it's not enough.
Move faster.
Yep. And they killed him through double bracers, so very, very important there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jinku's up to Stoikov. This is what's going to happen and repeat over and over again. He hasn't been able to pick up any last hits while the monkey has been denying everything. And having Jingu's up also means that he's always going to have more right-click damage than the Timber. You'd have to use your spells for last hitting. Not very optimal. Daze is going for the wraparound. Hoodwink should be in range for a bushwhack soon. But the chat is not nearby to finish the job, so they'll keep Daze hidden for the time being. Lela's trying to intervene with the pull, but get in between. Stoikov now officially has more denies than Timber has last hits. 28 and 21.
More fun this way.
Put it that way. So gonna secure the rune. Actually, Nikki Cool might be the one to get it first, but there's a deny from the Warlock. Takes the invis away from the monkey. Nikki Cool's courier also goes down to Daze. Why was the Tim... Oh, yeah, never mind. That was the Timber. Yeah, I was about to say, why was the Timber's courier going that way? But Timber is the mid laner, after all. We'll lose his face boots.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Daze had that ward placed down on the first time they invaded. Mars, he sees him in the tree. He cuts down the tree, but Stoikov jumps out of it at the same time. And you are not contesting this wisdom. Meanwhile, bottom. Little Ant is about to get surrounded as Queasy and his Sphere until the end. They've got the cookie to cancel Axe's TP. And Stoikov will run away with the Wisdom Shrine in the top lane. Shad will get to push
Radiant's
the T1.
top tower has looked better.
Zoned out.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wait for it. Nesphere is. Nesphere is.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Yep. Nothing the Mars can do. Yeah, they're probably pinging out Nesphere. He's like, hey, there's a wisdom for me.
Radiant's
I'll get
top
something out of
tower
it.
is under attack.
Yeah, Mars is not having a game. And
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
damage.
Warlock again. The Bushwhack will bring him into the tree. The bowlers are on him. Easy getting slowed up. Stoikov will just dive with that 80 rune on the Jingu Mastery. So all the HP that you lost from that little shredder will be regained back with that lifesteal.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The shadows.
Stacking up in mid. Stoikov has been spotted. Sneaky cool, sees him under vision. There's a chance to kill this monkey. Got his Mischief on cooldown too. Nesfear nearby. Good timing from Stoikov to leave. Close call. Almost all clustered around him. Meanwhile, Nesfear spotted. Daze, Stoikov, Little Ant is also nearby. The problem is with the Donk in this game, the fact that the Borrow Time procs at 400 HP, and your Donk is 275. So the only way you'd probably get Borrow Time to proc and a low enough threshold is a Jingu Mastery Boundless Strike. Anything above 125 damage on that 400 gap, you don't really have a spell like that. Sharpshooter, yeah. Okay, Sharpshooter could just kill the hero right away. Yeah. One of those games and one of those events. Fissure Playground 2 is happening very soon. Of course, with the group stage and the online stages into the LAN itself on October 31st to November 2nd in Belgrade, Serbia. Exclamation mark ticket into chat. Get yourself and your buddies and get yourself over there. Also, click the banner below the stream, which will also take you to the same place, and also with the exclamation F command. There's also a link in there for buying yourself some tickets.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Dire have fortified their structures. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Catches the snap. Stoikov will move in with the Wukongs. Just drop it straight on top of Snapfire and take Queasy down. Tower also low. Nikki Cole looking for a trade on Lelis. Just a little bit more needed. And the Bushwhack's going to bring him in. And he's got another Chakram ready, which he needs to dodge. But unfortunate for Lelis, he's just a hero. Don't have the movement speed for such magics.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Stoikov trying to take the tower down, but they will glyph it up. And now Daze is in trouble. The same situation about to happen. Nikki Cool destroys the trees too. So no Bushwhack. Even... It looked like they planted a branch on top of the Hoodwink. Seeing that Bushwhack went on cooldown, they just planted a tree on his body. Little Ant and Lelis, they still spot Nesfear, who has actually had the time to get closer to his Radiance, despite the fact that he doesn't even have a T1 tower.
They're beating on Dire's top tower. Let's get on with it. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
There's a blink queued up on the Mars, though. He does not have an arena, though. He's been just been farming up. We're going to see a level 9 Mars ulti. I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh. Yeah. I hope he knows. I mean, you're probably running into this Mars a lot in higher level pubs, and your abilities just don't seem to work inside of it. Dodging the sharpshooter nicely there with a manually borrowed time, but breaking you straight into 4 heroes, and they have found a way to take down the ABBA. This is what I expected OG to do like 3 minutes ago. Is just not let this ABBA free farm and just kill him, because they can. They totally, like you said, it might be hard, but they totally can, because he's without a tower, deep in his T1, in his lane. But now they found him. They got to punish him. All OG cores are now ahead of all of the Runa cores. They have a timing to play for. Meanwhile, in mid, Timber is coming in with a TP. The tower falls to Lelis, so even if he dies, he's already traded himself for a T1. Daze is coming in from the back. He doesn't bushwhack Nikki Cool, though. Now he has to run away from the Timber.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Yep, level 9 has ulti leveled up. He won't be in time here for this fight, though, because Omni Slash already spent. Nice call coming out from Little Ant. And there's the dunk on Nikki Cool. Arena into the back line. Daze has nothing to do there. Spear does push away the Juggernaut. Warlock. It's spun to death. Another axe in the face by Little Ant.
Really? That's your
And
best?
he also got his money for his blink. And they're going to take away that double ancient stack. There's a double hard camp stack, too. Remember, Timber saw if there were no trees around, Whirling Death was magical.
Dire's middle tower.
Only if there was a single tree,
Dire's
the whole
middle
spell
tower
turned
has
into
fallen.
It was.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
It's in a very rough position. Got the defusal at least on the Mars. He's on the edge of that arena, and Axe is just going to bring him deeper in, so they're going to pull him in and get that mana burn. However, the Axe is gone. Stoikov has to back out. Nesphere wants a piece of him. He's got that Radiance. He cannot jump. And here's the spear on the back. Stoikov dead. Nikki Cool for the triple. OG overstepping themselves on an unnecessary attempt there. The Hoodwink was already gone. They still wanted to fight into that Arcane. Just doesn't work out. I mean, look at that. A monkey is nearby. I understand the thought process, but getting to that Mars that deep in, and you have Snapfire ready to just like, hey, let's turn.
Bounty!
Nikki Cool was left completely open.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
About just dropping the golem on Daze. He's trying to drop the base a couple times. Now there's an arena catching the monkey, and he's going from one stun to another stun, and Stoikov down. Meanwhile, Lelis is being hunted by Nikki Cool, and they're trying to bring in reinforcements, but it's just Daze and Little Ant, just the two of them. No sharpshooter for 25 seconds, but it might be enough to get into dunk range. Little Ant almost let the axe go, but There was too much HP at
Dire's
that
bottom tower
given
needs some help.
second. There is...
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift.
Get a bit caught up here?
All right. This was over before it started.
Yep, it's a 6k gold swing that's been happening so far. Days will just be another. They've got all of their kills in this mid lane area. This area right here has given them so many kills. Runa Team is going to be happy because now they have a game to play for. BKB almost done on the Mars. Solar Crest almost ready on the Warlock. Pretty big extra buffers. On
They're
the
beating
OG
on Dire's
side, I
top
see a
tower.
nullifier queued up on Shad. As soon as he's finished up the Axe, BKB on Axe, BKB on Monkey. Well, maybe fight for the 20-minute Tormentor. If they lose this T1 tower, they will
Dire's
lose their
structures
access
are
point and have to
fortified.
run there.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
They're moving. They're moving there.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Smoke up. Did Chad finish the Axe? No. No, it's another component, and the jump from Alberca comes out first. And Mars, also the Axe is coming in with a beautiful call, but it will not be enough to save up. They don't have the damage to follow on it. The Omni Slash will only kill the Mars. And Chad is just spin TPing out, and he almost loses his life there. So Runa Team, they make short work of that fight, and with 4 heroes remaining, set their sights to the Tormentor. They are low, though. Someone might die.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasional bounty.
Yeah. Yep, exclamation mark F to pay respects. OG wiping there. No, really, that's going to head you over to Fissure's social media channels. Make sure that you're following Fissure, not only just the YouTube side, but Instagram, TikTok, X.com. You can also find your tickets under the exclamation mark F link that the pod is going to give. So, banner over the stream over to the same place.
Wide.
He's pulling off his best dance moves on the nightclub to get away from Leaky Pool and away from the Warlock. And here comes Little Ant. Doesn't get the chance to dunk, though. He will give one kill for Lelis. Bushwhack misses again from Daze. Acorn shot does apply a bit of a slow, but Jug close enough. And Nesphere has already arrived. They see the Mars is coming in. With all these wards that they've placed down, both in the river and on the high ground, they're just going to get the Warlock kill and back away.
Illusion.
Omni Slash, actually Swift Slash, only takes away the creeps, but Abba force out his ulti. Axe might die for this though. Oh, what a spear from Alberca, hits the back line. They take down Daze, and Shad has to spin to go for the chase on the Mars, but without the arena, Omni Slash still ready. Any find a target to use it on. Stoikov trying to chase down Queasy, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Multiple engagements all over the place. Nesphere will fall. Little Ant doesn't get the call, as the blink from Alberca is going to be a faster one. The Swift Slash Shad is still going at it, and he's all alone. There's nobody coming for the rescue. Stoikov got his kill on Queasy, and he just couldn't make it there in time. Shad just goes alone, and probably tunnel vision there for a second. Oh, don't tell me the monkey's dead too. Oh my goodness.
This to me.
Oh, I have to say, Runa Team are just being handed out freebies.
Yes! Well, ain't this cute?
Probably a moment of trying to say something in the comms. That cost him that little moment of reaction. There's always that thing, right? Where we're, why didn't he react to that? But these players, they're not always just 100% focused on the game. Somebody's probably making a call like, come here, help me out. And if they don't have, you know, like push to talk, some players still like to use push to talk. That extra press of a keybind. Their focus is not on dodging the ability. However, not however. Anyway.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
OG picking up the Aegis here. He's going for Shad or Stoikov.
Has fallen to the Dire.
I'd be happy with either. Considering the monkey also, I'd like to see him play a bit more aggressively with that diffusal blade. Looks like he's more of the guy who's keeping the supports away, so Shad has a better time and dishing out damage.
Cracks in Dire's top tower? Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shad is seen, and he goes straight for the swift slash. Tries to isolate the Abaddon. Warlock was instantly peeping in. They were on the hunt, and Shad was the only one who actually ran into the hero in the end. And now everybody's here.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Fast committing. He's gonna get speared again. That's your Aegis gone. Stoikov. Oh, barely gets out of the Mars arena. It could have been a chance to just get stuck on the arena wall. Instead, easy. Sceptered up. All comes out. They're gonna go for another swift slash. Omni slash is still ready for Shad. He's gonna send it in now. And he's hitting everything except for the hero. Nespear still has borrowed time. Nice stun from Stoikov into the backline. And Runa Team going for the chase. Good call from the Axe. And they go straight for Queasy as they finally locate. Where's that Snapfire? But that will cost them the Axe's life. Lelis is TPing away. Shad's trying to run out. And Stoikov will get caught. He gets speared all the way to the tower. OG will lose 2 cores and only get the Warlock. Plus, they lost the Aegis on Shad. Did Shad's camera fall on the floor? Probably that one death under the tier 2 tower, not this one, but the previous fights. Probably, you know, slammed his desk like, where's my team?
Oh, I feel better already.
Camera's on the floor. Fortunate. Maybe we'll see some kind of some special secret being walking about. Let's get the Macropyre off, but he's done for. Queuing up the Ags on this Jakiro. So if you manage to get the Macropyre and Boundless Strike, you will burn through a lot of these Runa Team heroes as they caught Nikki Cool alone. There's the arena coming in, but Stoikov's BKB is faster, and he doesn't get stunned by it. And now he turns his attention to at least punish Alberca a bit. His BKB is just to run away. Shad. Can he find a gap closer? He's following the Abba illusions, but no Swift Blink or of the sorts.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Stoikov already hits the backline right away as he sees that shotgun fly in. He goes for it. Stolen by till the end. They delete Daze. He's instantly gone. There's an 80 rune on Nesfir, which they gotta be careful for. And Stoikov's got no BKB. He will just burn to the crisp. Chad. Plant. Get away. Oh, Chad wants to turn around. He's got no Swift Slash, no Omni Slash. He just spin TBs. Land. Still on the run. Nesfir has a blink ready. And they're still gonna collide if he sees him. No, he doesn't see him in the fog. Very close. Oh, Axe. Yep. Here. Come all this way. Trying to bait with illusions, like saying that one illusion elsewhere and just having that pair up, push the lane, the scan connects, and there we go. But the Yules is on Alberca. He Yules himself. Axe, 1 second for a BKB. He's got it now. And Daze is coming in. They might be able to punish here with the Mars getting caught. Call goes in. Axe is running back in as well. The cookie, the arena, it's there. Little Ant will die under the tier 3 tower. He was already safe. They thought they could kill. But it was just the two of them.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? It looks like Dire fortified their structures. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
7k lead for Runa Team has been increasing ever since that 11-minute mark when it was 7,000 gold in OG's favor. It's been going in one direction, not the band. At the 30-minute mark now, 9,000 in the other direction, so a total of 16,000 gold. Are setting up for a gank in bottom, but nobody to be found here. Probably suspected somebody to show after finishing the Tormentor. Jakiro almost also got blown up by Nikki Cool.
Got ya.
Yeah, you can't BKB, you can't spin anymore to dodge the incoming Blink Spear play by Alberca. You're absolutely right about that. Also, Stoikov's gone from 8-1 to 10-6. So 2 and 5. Last 15 minutes, and they're too late to catch the Mars, and they're actually caught there with the Primal Spring audio cue going off. They heard it.
Brother, you never look better.
They're smoking on high ground. Stoikov is ready. Nikki Cool. Oh, now he doesn't actually go for the Wukongs. And there's the Lotus Orb on the Swift Slash. And Stoikov's BKB's already gone. Alberca finds a 3-man arena. Huge Arena in the back. Daze and Shad are gone. Little Ant on the run. Nikki Cool, he'll have his burst. There's the eggs explosion into a whirling death, and that fight's already over. Stoikov dead too. OG losing 4. Man, Alberca Mars, something else. He's built different.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Dire's middle tower just went down. Dire's no fortified their structures. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Little Ant was on the right side of the river, so he wasn't right there when OG probably wanted to fight. So Stoikov basically burnt everything, hoping he's gonna get a bit of follow-up. And this has been the theme for OG in this game too. They are very disjointed and just don't seem to be on the same page with what everybody wants to do. But like you mentioned, Jug running in the front instead of the axe, and Stoikov there willing to fight with no follow-up coming in. The bottom fight, Shad's diving under a tier 2 tower without any proper follow-up. Him dying for the first time in the game. Now he died his second death. They're just very disconnected.
My house.
And that. Runa Team one step closer to punching another 2-0. Would put them at the top of the group of Group A, ahead of Abulus, who also have a series win, also versus OG from day 1. Abulus will play their series later on today versus 1 win. But they still have this one going on with Runa and OG. Trying to burn through Nikki Cool, but they only got him down to half. Halfway, Shad's gonna get hit by the spear. Alberca. Stoikov actually manages to survive with the changing of the guard. OG is able to put, I think for the first time, force out all of the teamfight ultis without a casualty. But as I say that, they lose the Monkey King in the low ground. That opens up Roshan. Shad might still go for a play, but Rosh is already down to 3,000 HP. They're just not going to be there in time unless they go instantly. Cole is blocking Daze, but with more time with the position. Juggernaut charging towards the Rosh pit. Rosh is 1,500. Shad won't get the Arcane Rune. It goes for Nikki Cool. And that should be enough to push OG back to secure the Aegis and get the Rosh banner.
I trust there was a good reason.
Try to hit the back line. The thing is, you've got cores in the back line. There's a Mars, there's an Abba, and the spear, and the Hex is onto the axe. And there goes the Yorax. He's gone without his BKB even going off. OG instant Delta split and tried to run away. Shad turns around and to spin DP. And Monkey also wanted to get a part. He's also thinking the fight's gonna take place, but Stoikov, yeah, he understands he's not getting out of this one. Oh. Respecting the team fight or not, just looked again like Stoikov wanted to follow on Shad. As soon as he made an aggressive posture on the low ground, he thought that there's something to be done here, and Monkey dies because of it, and Axe buys back.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
How often do you get to see a Timber Saw on top net worth? Pull the biggest farm hero in the front line. Pops his his Ags. That's his BKB up. Serious amount of damage onto that tower. Good ice path from Lelis. Maybe this isn't going to allow them to play. Daze, no sharpshooter though. Still on cooldown for 30 seconds. Already used it. The fatal bombs coming into play. Got the snap. Snaps alone. Tries to force step away. Gets caught by the bushwhack. And here's the follow-up from Stoikov. And the nullifier thrown in by Shat. Alberca is also here. Juggernaut. There for a second there, but he's back at the back. That got Timber so isolated. Mickey cool, low on HP. He's not the Aegis carrier. It's on the Abba. But Daze is dropping. Shat's dead. Oh, they got so close. They're killing one hero. Indeed. And that's going to be GG. It's a 2-0 for Runa Team. Not even a challenge for Runa Team. This game 2, the lanes look better, but I think OG looked a bit worse.